red and white and blue and gold. I wanna wait for the water to touch my toes. On the beach, the 4th of July, I wanna wait for the fire to burn my eyes. Come on, sit next to me, bury my feet in the sand. There's a hole that's 12 miles deep, dug in with my hands. Come on, lie next to me, I'll sing you to sleep. There's a band on the boardwalk, you're tapping your feet. I'm too drunk to dance. Black and blue all on my face. I wanna follow you home, I wanna see your place. Wanna take you in my arms and float down a river with you. I wanna buy the farm. Come on, let's run away. Baby, let's go. Let's go. There's a southbound train pulling out at night. Leave this jukebox joint behind. Come on, let's have one more. I don't wanna go, I'm not ready to go. I'm scared of the way that my heart gets sore, wondering if you're mine. Let's jump in, the water's cold. It's gonna be cold, but the feeling I get when you touch my skin, it makes me bold. Come on, let's kiss in the July sun, beneath the July sky. I'm feeling I get when you pass me by. Red and white and blue and gold. I wanna wait for the water to touch my toes. It's the 4th of July. I wanna wait for the fire to burn my eyes.
Hello, this is Ames Lavandi, and welcome to the Newsroom Sessions here at the Portland Press Herald, right in downtown Portland, One City Center. Very, very special edition of the Newsroom Sessions this afternoon. In our studio, none other than Aoife O'Donovan. You might know her from Crooked Still, where they put out a bunch of 5 studio albums and a killer live album. And you have struck out on your own. Fossils is her solo CD. It came out in, I want to say, June. So excited. Thank you so much. I know you raced here to get here on time.
No. We got here early. When does a musician ever show up early?
Let me tell you, folks, that would be never.
Yes. Ever. We're feeling pretty good.
So, yeah, nicely done. So you live in Brooklyn, but like me, you're from Massachusetts, right? Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Newton, Mass., and my folks now live in Cambridge, which is where I've been the last couple days.
Oh, nice.
So it's nice to be up here in New England.
And then you'll be in Boston.
Playing in Boston tomorrow night at the site of my junior prom.
You had your junior prom at the Paradise?
I did. I don't know what.
I am suddenly not cool anymore. You had. That's pretty awesome.
All
right, so so Fossils is such a really, really gorgeous record, and there's so many good songs on it. Let me, before we talk about that, what's the best place online? Your website.
My website. It's the best place if you are good at spelling Gaelic names. So let's tell people how to spell it, maybe.
All right, I'm gonna screw it up. Here we go. Aoife O'Donovan.com. Not bad?
Amazing. That was great.
Right? People, and if you forget, just Google Crooked Still, you can get that way, but AoifeO'Donovan.com. You guys can do it. I trust you. But Fossils, you've told me 5 times, and I looked it up like 15 times in the last 15 minutes, and I already can't. Tucker Martine produced it, and Tucker is one cool cat.
Tucker is an amazing producer, produced a lot of albums that most people who have kind of had their finger on the pulse of good music have heard over the last couple of years. Decemberists, My Morning Jacket, Beth Orton, Tift Merritt, Abigail Washburn.
Was there a little REM in there too?
I think a little REM, yeah.
So what was it like working? How did you end up working with him, and what was that experience like for you?
I'd wanted to work with him for a while. He was kind of my dream producer, and it just worked out. About a year ago, this past October, I went out to Portland, Oregon, and kind of hunkered down there for the month in the Northwest, and he's got a studio out there, and
cool.
It's super fun.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, the two of you and everyone else on the record did a hell of a good job.
Thank you.
And that song that you started us off with, was that from the album?
Yeah, that was one of the sort of singles from the album. I made a music video for that one, me riding a bicycle. It's called Red and White and Blue and Gold.
Oh yeah, that song has been around. You've done a little stuff with that song.
It's been around
haven't
on
you?
YouTube for a while. Yeah,
Yeah,
I wrote
yeah.
it 2 summers ago.
Nice.
So it's had a life of its own, and it's on the album, and it's one of my favorite ones to sing, especially in the cold fall, because it reminds me of summer.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. And you recently were in London, did some
I
shows?
was, yeah. I kind of forgot about that because I went to London for 36 hours,
Oh,
and then I went to Colorado the next day.
wow, whirlwind.
Then I went back to New York, and then I went to Dallas for the weekend, and then I went to Northampton, and a guy came up to me at the Northampton show, and he was very worried about me. He was like, "You were in Dallas last night. How did you get here?"
She drinks a lot of coffee.
I
and
do.
We're not talking to
I
you.
do. No, we're not. We're not.
Well, this is just an honor. There's a lot of us who are big fans.
Thank you.
Of Crooked Still and of the solo stuff because it's so good. Please listen to it, people. Just listen to what Amesel tells you. Aoife O'Donovan. We're going to review Aoife. Got it? Aoife. Would you be so kind to do another song for us?
I would love to. I'll do one that is, I made another music video this past couple of weeks. It's kind of spooky and costume, and I've got white face paint on. I'm a ghost. And it's going to come out on the internet on, I think, Thursday or Friday. So this song is called Beekeeper.
Excellent, because it just so happens I love that song. Aoife O'Donovan, this is the Newsroom Sessions. I'm Amesel. Thanks so much for joining us.
In the middle of everything I started to see, you said you were a beekeeper, but I heard no bees. I asked you, where do you get your honey? You said, darling, I'm a beekeeper, I'm up on my knees. Oh, I'm a lonely sailor on a sinking boat. Times I think I'm a mermaid, but I never float. You asked me why I didn't send you a note. Threw my pen and ink overboard with what I wrote. Oh, just like a doe or a mare or a sow or a little black crow. I wanna know all of the ribs in your cage. Two by two part of me lives in you, and I'm a goddamn fool. Make you move or get out of the game. At the end of the tunnel I can see the light. Promised you I wouldn't go down without a fight. I know it won't always be black and white, 'cause there are demons and things that go bump in the night. So swallow your bitter pill. You said you were a thrill seeker, well, what's your thrill? It's the way you walk, it's the way you stand still, and the way that you looked at me and always will. Hey, today is the day. Are you ready to fall? Are you ready to jump from the plane with the stranger on your back? High in the sky, you look back, where am I? I'm the man in disguise. Tongue-tied and starting to crack. Starting to crack and the sky's turning black, and I'm stuck in you like a thumbtack. Between my legs and my arms, you're alarmed. I won't hurt you, just wanna charm you. Wanna be there, I wanna be there. I won't let you go. A beekeeper, a thrill seeker, hit the ground running. Told you so